Okay, so we got Wednesday afternoon football. I guess you want to say that, Mario. I'm not sure. I'll just call it that. We got Wednesday afternoon football. Between the Ravens and the Steelers, like the third time they rescheduled this damn game. I thought they were just gonna cancel it altogether. But anyway, the game is still gonna be on. It's on NBC at 3:40 p.m. Eastern time. Mario, man, what do you think about this? I think we went over this on Friday, but we're just gonna go over it again.
Yeah, I don't think the result changed. My prediction has not changed. I still think that the Baltimore Ravens are going to lose this game. I do think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to win this game. Um, Although I'll say this though, it's all going to come down to um, it, the, de- the Baltimore Ravens is going to have to carry their load. In order for the Ravens to win, that defense needs to actually step up and play like a defense that we've seen them play like. And I get that the Steelers are number one defense. I understand that completely, but the Ravens are gonna have to they're gonna have to do a great job on defense in order for the Ravens to have a chance at this game. Um, as for like defense is gonna be the key matchup here. The Ravens are the fourth defense in the league, and then Pittsburgh's first. So which is like very unfortunate for the Ravens that they got to go up against the number one defense in the league, especially without their two-star running backs and Lamar Jackson. It's gonna be really tough, but it's what they got to do. Um, Another thing is RG3's got to play good. Like RG3, we're not asking him to be like a Hall of Famer, but he has to play good. And I said it before. I said it's possible that he could do a better job than Lamar. Not like running or anything like that, but when it comes to actually making passes, he could do a better job than Lamar. If everybody's complaining about how Lamar's not that good of a quarterback this year and how he's not passing well, then you shouldn't have a problem with this. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, it's not too much to ask RG3 to get 150 yards passing, which is basically what Lamar Jackson's been doing these past few games. So, right there, right there, that's the two factors right there is that Lamar, not Lamar, I'm sorry, RG3, and that Ravens defense shows up. And the third factor, if you even want to count it, is whoever that running back is. He's got to make sure that he has himself a good game. Because if not, then it's going to be tough.
Yeah, man. I still got the Steelers winning this game no matter what. But in terms of the Ravens, though, it's really like you said about the Lions before, what you said about the Panthers before. It's really all about survival. They're without like what I'm thinking Omar was talking to me about that yesterday. They're without 18 of their starters. I think. And is it that? Yeah. So really, they're going to be playing like their second stringers and C teams and all of that. They're basically playing a near practice squad like the 49ers were in the beginning of the year. So really, I still got the Steelers winning, but like you said, RG3's got to play like the RG3 that we knew him as when he first came. I mean, you know, I'm not sure how that's going to go out. I hope he does good. Because I know obviously we wish everybody well, but like I don't see it. I see it as possible for the Ravens to win, but I don't think they're gonna win this game. I really don't. They're without so many of their star players. And it's just that's just unfortunate that they have to face the best team in the league in the Pittsburgh Steelers. And quite frankly, it's just gonna come down to survival. Now, I will say this: the Ravens have allowed 5 receiving touchdowns to wide receivers this season, which is the fewest in the NFL. So the Steelers really need to up that passing game, and kind of make sure that stat stays irrelevant.
Well,
And
the Ravens in general this whole season has only allowed 5 reception touchdowns. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
yeah,
but yeah, like so the
although
Steelers. So really like concerning the Ravens in terms of the Steelers is that stat right there. Their passing game has to be on point this game. And I don't. I think their running game will be all right, but I think it's their passing game that really needs to step up this game. Obviously, defense versus defense. They both, according to the NFL, have one of the best defenses in the league. The Steelers have the number one defense in the league. Not surprising to me. That defense is absolutely deadly. So really, I think it's going to come down to the offenses in this game. I don't see a problem with the defenses. I really think it's going to come down to offense and passing, really. So, but
right, but
give me the Steelers, but we can only imagine how this is going to turn out.
right, and the one thing this is going to be the one thing I'm gonna look forward to this whole day is that, in my opinion, the Steelers have a top three wide receiver core. Between they might have the number one in my opinion. might no, I think it's number one or number two. I think the Chiefs might be above them. I think they might be above the Panthers. To be honest with you, I know how much you love that rapport, but like when you have Juju Smith, Chase Claypool is probably one of the top rookie wide receivers in his class right now. And then you have Deontay Jackson who's been doing a great job. And then James Washington as the fourth. And last year he was the number two wide receiver. It's just a stacked wide receiver core that they have, plus Eric Ebron. This is the matchup I want to see. You got Marcus Peters going up against I want to see Marcus Peters going up against Juju, and I want to see Marlon Humphreys go up against Chase Claypool. That's the two matchups right there. And those two matchups are going to be very crucial in this game because if the Ravens corners can contain those two, then the Ravens have a chance to win this game. You know what I'm saying? This automatically turns into a James Conner game, and James Conner's gonna have to run. And this year, James Conner hasn't been really a great runner, a great rusher as he has been in previous years. If the Steelers wide receivers could somehow get the Ravens corners numbers, which we've seen happen against the Kansas City Chiefs, then it's going to be exactly what we expected. But again, that's what it comes down to. Two main factors in this game is RG3 and the Ravens defense. And honestly, I think that the Steelers defense is too OP for RG3. I think the Steelers wide receiver core, I think they're really great, and I can't see a game plan to stop that wide receiver core because anyone like can light up the field any day. And so, with that being said, I got the Steelers winning too. But if the Ravens can somehow contain those wide receivers and RG3 can have a little bit of success, I think the Ravens have a chance.
Absolutely. So give me the Steelers. We both got the Steelers. Again, just a reminder: Baltimore Ravens versus Pittsburgh Steelers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. This is on today, Wednesday, at 3:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NBC. So make sure you check that game out.